What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Hit that subscribe button as soon as you come into the building. Why Marvin Sapp was a genius in making the $40,000 plea. Guys, this thing is all over social media, and I had to do a video on it. I wasn't going to do a video on it, but Marvin Sapp is a genius. Now, before y'all rip into me, y'all got to understand a lot of y'all weren't the intended audience. And this is the power of social media. Because if you've never been to a mega church, that thing is common. Every conference, every special program, all of that. But what Marvin Sapp has done has proved that he's still influential in his target audience. Guys, I looked at this and I said, if this man raised 40 grand, that's impressive, right? Now, they got a different business model than most of us who have to go out in the real world and do it. But their business model is fleecing the people who come in. Their business model is making those people who come in think that they can override all the natural stuff and just start pumping money in the collection plate and God gonna get them a harvest. So a lot of y'all, when y'all replying, don't realize Marvin Sapp don't care about what people outside of those four walls think. Marvin Sapp knew exactly what he was doing. He knew it was going to flow. And guess what's going to happen, guys? All the pastors, all the other major pastors at these mega churches, they going to start telling their people to sow into Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp going to make way more than $40,000. And a lot of y'all better understand, this is why everybody want to have a church. This is why everybody want to be a pastor. Because this is how you can raise money quickly. Now, I don't know if Marvin Sapp was trying to make budget or if Marvin Sapp was trying to pay for the hotel he's staying in or the car he want to get. I don't know and I don't care. But having been a part of a mega church before, guys, this is actually brilliant. I'm surprised he didn't ask for more. A lot of these guys try to raise $100,000 in a night. $1,000 line, $500 line, $250 line, $100 line. And if you ain't got no money, just come tap your hand on the plate. Tap your hand on the basket. So I think a lot of people better understand, are you that good in your profession where you can raise $40,000 just like that, or put an appeal on your customers to raise $40,000 just like that? Guys, ain't no need to call this guy a crook. In that system, that's what you do. You're trying to not, if you're a part of that system and believe in that system, you ain't trying to go out here and do it in the regular marketplace where you got to have a skill, a product, and a service. You saying, let me get this $20 and God gonna bless me. God gonna turn my situation around. Marvin Sapp know exactly who his audience is. Marvin Sapp know exactly what he doing. You think he care those people can't make a car payment, can't afford food, can't pay rent? No, that ain't his problem. Why? Marvin Sapp didn't force nobody to come there. This is the brilliance of that system, guys. And as much as you may hate it because you're not a part of it, it is what they've been doing for years, guys, and it keeps working. I'll leave y'all with this. With a lot of the government programs being shut down, these churches, y'all saw it, the Catholic Church had to close a lot of schools in New York. Why? Because as money starts drying up, from the government, a lot of these churches were being propped up by the government. Their money is being challenged. Marvin Sapp just reminded all those pastors in that circle what they need to start doing. And let me tell y'all this, in those systems, you place a demand on people when they're at their lowest. You keep placing a demand on people when they're at their lowest and tell them they are getting their faith tested. And if they want God to reward them, they'll do it. Now, guys, y'all got to understand, don't get mad at Marvin Sapp. Understand what Marvin Sapp is doing and realize that you can't do that in your profession because over here in the real world, if you took 40,000 from somebody and didn't give them nothing back and said somebody else is going to do it, you be in jail. But if you want to do what Marvin Sapp does, go get good in that system and find people who want to believe that if they put their money in the plate, it's going to multiply by God. It's there, guys. It's there. But let's stop bashing Marvin Sapp because he actually brilliant in what he did. And if you ain't set in that system, you don't understand how powerful what he did was and how it's going to blow him up in that whole marketplace over there in the church where he's going to start getting invited to other churches to do the same thing. Y'all don't realize if you pay attention to that same model, Juanita Bynum had just gone viral for the same thing. The money drying up, and this is what you got to do. You got to place a demand on the people who are there, just like any other business. When you need to hit a certain budget, you got to start doing things to try to get people's money out of their pocket. It just don't sit right when you're on the outside looking in and you see that as a church. But we've all probably been a part of a mega church that do this all the time. Y'all get down in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about Marvin Sapp getting that $40,000, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.